Okay, what's going on, fellow YouTube citizens, my subscribers, friends, the whole entire family? What's going on? Well, I'm back once again to enlighten you and share wisdom and knowledge and revelation that I receive from the Heavenly Father above. How they continue to lead me to different things, different enlightenments. So I figure I'd come on here to share with you all as always. And later, I haven't forgot about you and I ain't forgot about my channel. And just been a busy bee. But now I got more free time for this week. And I can come on here and express thoughts and respond to y'all comments and video responses as quickly as I like to. So as far as with it, like, I know a lot of you been sending video responses and been like, okay, why he ain't been posting our video responses? I had to go in my settings of my channel and set it up for public video responses instead of friends only. I kind of slipped up and customized it the wrong way. So of course y'all send me video responses trying to link it to my video. Definitely try to branch them, and some of them I try to catch and post immediately on my video, but it's like it's blocking it. So I wouldn't be surprised if the owners of Google probably trying to prevent some type of growth, some type of expansion. I don't know, but I look into it a lot more, because every time I try to post them it's like it won't allow me to. So I'm like, what in the world is going on here? But anywho, getting right to it, I call this video Bond or Free. Bond or Free. Now let me start off with as far as us being slaves without even knowing it. Okay, here's the system, how it's set up in this country. Is, of course, in order to enjoy the so-called American dream, you have to be owned. In order to own the things that we have to be owned. Meaning that, of course, they know it's obvious that you can't write $100,000 check out for a house. That's rare. A lot of people in this country are that fortunate. It's rare somebody can go up to a dealership, car dealership, and write out a $20,000 to $30,000 check for a brand new car. That's rare, and not that many people here are that fortunate. So of course they created the loan system through the banks, and of course by getting a loan you automatically in debt to whoever you get a loan through, which more than likely is a bank. So you in debt and you got to pay off this 30-year fixed loan, or that's the majority of the loans that people normally get for a home. Of course I'm sure people want to get a balloon loan, and I forgot the other one, but I know the other one is, one of them's balloon. So of course the 30-year fixed loan is the popular one. And of course when it comes to a car, you got what, 4 to 5 years depending on the price range of that vehicle. But the minimum is at least 4 years. Some go lower than that, but of course the lower the years the bigger the payment. So it's at a minimum 4 to 5 years. So after, of course, you pay off your house, you still got property taxes to pay, meaning you never own that house. Your children don't own that house. Your children's children, as long as you got to pay property taxes, that house is never owned. It's the illusion that we own it, but of course we really don't own it because of property taxes. Same way when it comes to a vehicle. You had a vehicle paid off, but you still got to pay registration fees each and every year. Registration fees. If you think about it, all we really got to do is bring proof that we still a resident here in America, or not a resident, but bring proof that you still have the title to this vehicle. You still have the title to the vehicle and it's still yours. and that should cover it right there as far as registration. But we gotta renew each and every year for a car that's paid for. Each and every year you gotta pay taxes on this vehicle that's already paid for. So let's say you bought a 2011. You paid off in 4 years, so it's 2015. For the next, you own this 2011 in the year 2015. So for the next 10 or 15 years, you paying taxes on a vehicle that you done paid off over 10 or 15 years ago in 2015. So let's say you had a vehicle 20 years from 15, so that's what, 2035. So in 2035 you still paying on a vehicle that you paid off in 2015. You paying, of course, registration on it, license plate renewal, registration renewal, period. Registering the vehicle each and every year to be on the road, when all you got to do is really take it through inspection, get it to pass, and show the people, hey, I still have the title, it's still in my possession, I'm still the owner, and ride on the road. But now they won't let us ride on the road for free. So you can't drive on the road for free. Even though our taxes pay for the roads, we gotta pay to drive on the roads that we pay for out of our pockets. Wow. We gotta pay to renew our vehicles each and every year through registration, through inspection, to drive on the roads that we pay for out of our pocket. So okay, there's two examples about cars and houses. So let's say somebody should decide to opt out, and they say, okay, you know what, forget about the home loans, I'm not going to pay this loan off, I'm not going to pay the rest of this car off. Well, then of course the bank's going to take their person to court, and now they got to pay legal fees, because the bank going to automatic win, or the dealership, they going to automatic win whoever you finance through, because they're going to say, hey, well, we got your name here signed on the dotted line. So now you got to pay legal fees and court fees, because going through that process of with your house and car. So then you get out of that debt with court fees and legal fees back to your original debt of this home loan or this car loan, leaving you no other choice but to either file bankruptcy or work and pay it off. But you file bankruptcy, now your credit is messed up, and that's real hard for you to get a decent car, and real hard for you to get a decent place to stay. So now you're between a rock and a hard place. Now the only option you got is to go get a used car and hope and pray it lasts you for some years, and go move in some rundown apartments, because the nice ones you gotta have good credit. So go live in some rundown apartments and give your money away for free, because you can't do tax write-off on apartments. Give your money away for free, and you still have to work. So it's either be a slave or be a bum on the street, because you still gonna have to work, and you still gonna have to be owned, because when you go put in a job application, they pretty much own you. Paying rent to wherever you staying, they pretty much own you, because you have to pay, you have to work in order to stay there. You have to work in order to keep your car running, of course, and you have to work in order to survive. So you have to either be owned or be a bum on the street and die off. So bond or free, we're really slaves. Really is either be a slave or be a bum. Now phase 2, as far as ownership, I'm gonna enlighten y'all on something else, and I see the time here is kind of getting cut short. I don't know if we limit to 10 minutes. I know YouTube or Google always change it up, so I'm gonna do a continuation on this on the next little link. So Christ for life, peace be on y'all. as always.